couple of weeks ago, I flew down to Tampa to attend the Florida RV SuperShow. I wanted to take a look at as many different motorhomes as I could in looking for my first one for when I go full-time. I'm specifically looking for B+, small Cs, 24-footers, and I'm going to show you three that are real contenders for me, and then two that are just in case I win the lottery. But these are the top three that I'm really interested in. The BT Cruiser 5230, the Thor Axis or Vegas 24.1, and the Winnebago Fuse 23A. I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I will. This is on one of my top lists. This is the Touring Cruiser 5230, one of my faves. 24 foot. Nice. I think it's got a nice kitchen. I mean, for what I need. It's got a couple of, storage spaces. This is right when you first come in the door. That thing is really deep. You can really capture that on video. But it is really deep. It'll be really nice. You can get the clothes as well as tons of drawer storage. And then you have two drawers down here. They're a little shallow, at least that one is. But, you know, underwear, socks. Well, it's a hair deeper, but not much. It seems, I don't know, it might be the same. But, you know, for the undies, socks. You know, what's nice about these is the bathroom, I think, is a little 24-footer dry bath. I mean, I tried one of these before. You can actually sit down and not hit your head on the ceiling. I mean, I'm sorry, on the wall in front of you. Which, my first experience was part of that. That's a really nice size shower. I'm sorry I can't really zoom out much more. But again, I think this is very comfortable. It's got a nice medicine cabinet there. Nice sink. Obviously I would always change out the faucets. I don't know who has to put those little short ones in. But you've got places for plug-ins here, tank heater, lights, water pump, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, really nice room in that one. I think, I mean, you know, for a 24-footer. They talk about the door always getting in the way, but it's just me, so shouldn't anybody be opening that door. Now, the one thing I wish, and you can order this as an option, is you can order it with a dinette. And I know a lot of people don't like them for the couch or recliners, but for me, I would like someplace to set a permanent table kind of thing, and then a permanent bed. And I know this doesn't have a permanent bed, but I would probably either put a day bed in or convert maybe the couch to a day bed, or I can make, you know, I can make the dinette into a day bed and then put the tables. You got the places down here for the tables. So I just feel comfortable in here. It's tall. It's extremely high ceilings. It's got a nice workhorse engine, so have it worked on just about anywhere. This one's the Ford. I think they come on the Chevy as well. I'm kind of a Ford girl myself. I know, found on the road dead. But gas, you know, not as good a gas mileage as you're going to get on a Sprinter or something like that, but it is what it is. This one has a nice towing capacity. I think they're up to 7,000, although I'm going to be honest, you're probably not going to get more than 3 or 4 for gross weight. But still, it's got a lot more than a Sprinter or something like that. Nice full refrigerator, convection microwave. Now this one is so cool, I think. It's a convection microwave as well as having a stove, which I always think is a little odd. But I'm sure you can maybe option that out and just have some storage.
I also took a quick look at the 5210, which is a couple feet shorter than the 5230. It was just a little too small. There's no slide out, and the bathroom did not pass the bathroom test. I hit my head on the door, so I'm going to have to pass on the 5210. I'm going to do a voiceover on this one. It was really noisy there, and there was a couple in the coach. But another favorite of mine is the Thor Axis 24.1 or the Vegas 24.1. I'm very aware of some of the issues with Thor, but I'm just in love with this layout. And it also has a lot more storage than some of the smaller ones, particularly the BT Cruiser or even the Fuse that I'm going to look at here in a bit. So being full-time on the road, it's not that I have a lot of stuff, but I need some space. On the inside, it just felt more like a home as opposed to a vehicle. Probably that Class A feel to it, but I really liked that. The drop-down bed, in case I have a visitor, the kitchen. In the 2018 and later, I like that the microwave is lower, only 5'4", so that's nice. Anywho, bathroom, I love how the doors open up and create a much bigger space than you're going to find, even in the rear baths. Some nice storage area there. The shower, yes, is a little small. I figure, you got to make some compromises somewhere, and that's probably where I would make them. And people always talking about taking showers elsewhere. The bath sink is kind of small there, but again, I really like how these doors open up and create this sort of changing area. And you've got your closet, your wardrobe right there where you can do that. The wardrobe also is bigger than the other ones that I've looked at so far. Of course, the Axis and the Vegas 24.1 are about a foot longer, foot and a half longer than the 24-footers I've been trying to stay around. But you got to make compromises. Some nice wardrobe space there. I'm not necessarily have to have twin beds, but it seems to be that the ones that have the nice bathrooms tend to end up having twin beds. I don't mind sleeping. These are wider than you're going to find in the other ones, and again, they're permanent beds as opposed to what you're going to find in the Cruiser. The other thing that's separating the Axis and Vegas out for me is the fact that I would have a separate space from my pets. I have 2 large dogs. I have 2 cats. This would give them sort of separate areas to hang out. Most of the other ones I've looked at, the living space and the sleeping space are together.
Okay, I flew a long distance to see one of these things. This is the Fuse 23A. The one that's competing with my heart and the BT Cruiser. What I like about it is that little extra living space up front. So let's take a look. Okay. Sort of like, I'm not in a shotgun house there, but anyway. So you've got 2 twin beds, a rear bath, which I always like a rear bath. Again, Winnebago is so tight in the beds. Really nice kitchen. You don't have a lot of counter room, but you can put something over the sink there, and you do have a little table. I do love this the taller faucet there. Just for pots and pans and stuff like that. I know a lot of people want one. I always like 2 sinks, but they are right that you get more than one. I guess you can always. I need a rinse sink. So I can put my rinse sink, I guess, on my pop-up. Here's the beds. And what I like about these 2 is they have the sliding things as opposed to the opening, so things are less likely to fall out on you. So let's try the bed. There was some talk about them being too tall, but I think they're perfectly fine. But here's what I like about this is they have their little sofa thing. To be quite honest, what I might do is if I got one of these, I'd take the sofa out and put in a recliner. Because that's a little love seat. It's just not really that big. You can't like take a nap on it. Can't really make it into a good sized bed for anyone. Ooh, it is comfy though. Okay, it sort of passes the bathroom test, the head test, in the sense of I can sit and when I get up I don't hit my head on that door even when it's closed. It's tight to the sink there, but you could rest your arm on the sink while you go to the bathroom if you're really tired. Nice wardrobe enough, for what you need. Some nice cubbies there on the side for shoes and what I would probably use them for. Really huge drawers. So a nice couple of those. This medicine cabinet up here. Oops, sorry. So come out a little bit. That's a nice cabinet. Now this is just a mirror, but that's the nice thing is that with this door open, you can do this. So the width is a little tight on the door. Pretty nice shower actually. It's pretty big and tall. I can't really need a better camera.
Now I'm going to show you a couple of RVs that there's really no way I could ever afford. They're just a little high end, and even used, they're still pretty expensive. They hold their value really well. And one here is the Unity Wonder Leisure Travel. I really love the front twin bed model, and their bathrooms are just lovely. This shower was huge. The skylight, it just was really nice. The bathroom itself was really nice size, very clean, very modern. I love the look of a leisure travel. But it would definitely pass the head test. Some nice storage up there, nice cabinets. And from what I hear, leisure travel is just really well built, quality construction. Again, not a separate place for the pets, so as if I could afford this anyway, but that would probably rule this one out for me, at least for the first time out, while I still have my 4 animals, my Ark. Nice storage space. That was really, really deep in there, and nice sink and cooktop here. It was I just love these things. I love Dean when he shows the videos on YouTube. Some nice storage for as small as these vans are. Now, I guess it's really considered a C, and it is longer than the 24 foots. I think this one's about 26 or maybe 26 and a half. But man, look at that wardrobe. It was really huge. And the beds, they're kind of like day beds up front. And what I love about the Wonder is that it's on the Ford Transit. So that's nice. The other one that I just had to take a look at is I love Pleasureway. And look, it's Dean Rempel from the videos, but the Pleasureway, and particularly I always like the TD on this one. I know the Murphy bed is a big hit with a lot of people, but I really like the twin beds because then I could have a lounge, a sofa, as well as a bed. I love the Lagoon table. Those are so much better than the ones with the post and the floor. I love Lagoon tables. I'd probably put one in wine if I had it. Again, notice the microwave down low. If you're 5'4" or less, you understand that's a draw. I don't really like that there's not a separate lounge area in here. I mean, you have the back, but you don't have a separation of space here. Some nice storage up there. But wait till you catch the bathroom in these Pleasureways. They're just huge. Look at that. I love that, the shower. It was a little harder to get into. Of course, I also forgot I had my backpack on, but it was pretty nice. But, this is 22 and a half, I think, or something like that. And so for that size, to have a bathroom like that is nice. My only thing is I just worry about a Mercedes-Benz chassis and getting service. I just hear horror stories on the forums and that they're difficult. I've had a dealer tell me they're not, and storage. Storage is not huge as far as wardrobe goes. Little work table right there. That's kind of nice. But it was always one of my favorites, so I had to take a look at it while I was there. So, love Pleasureway. A fun thing at the RV show, too, is to be able to see the RV vloggers that I follow on YouTube, including this couple, Dave and Irene Carey from Carey on Vagabond. I was real excited to stop by the Road Trek booth where they were meeting with some of their fans, and excited to get my very first sticker for the RV that I don't have yet. But if you get a chance, check out Carey on Vagabond on YouTube. And I felt really bad that I didn't recognize George there from Humble Road. So that's another great YouTube video that you should check, or YouTube channel that you should check out. He does great mods on his road tracks. So.
Oh, hi!
Doing my own blogging here.
Carry on!
Carry on. Bye, Pistol!
So I checked out a lot of different RVs who were over there, some camper vans, the Travados, just a little too small for me. In my next video, though, I'm going to put together some shots of some travel trailers that I checked out. I'm hoping that my sister will be able to travel with me, and we both do better with a little time apart, and so I thought it might be cute to just have a little travel trailer that I could tow around when she's traveling with me. So we'll take a look at some of those different travel trailers that might fit the bill for that in our next video. So once again, thank you for joining me on my journey, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.